What's going on, YouTube? This is another edition of TeaTalk with me and my sister Lily. That's what I
Yes.
call her. Tonight we have ginger tea,
Mm-hmm.
ginger turmeric tea. And what is it sweetened with? Because I taste a little sweetness up in here.
Yes, it's sweetened with organic maple syrup.
That's got to
Yes.
be USDA grade. That's delicious.
What?
So, tonight we're going to be talking about black entertainment and all that entails
Yes.
and how it's lacking.
Ooh.
I've been missing some real good television with people who represent me and people like me. It's missing today.
I
A
mean,
lot.
we got Tyler Perry.
Exactly.
Let's talk about it.
I actually went up and looked up his filmography. Now, some things that he has released were really good. Like, The Family That Prays, I guess. Diary of a Mad Black Woman. The things that he first came out with. Those things were pretty decently written. And, had some pretty good stories and things. But as time went on, all the Madea movies, Madea goes to jail, Madea goes in witness protection, Madea has the cookout,
Medea's family reunion.
Madea gets an STD. All these things, like, it's just way too much. Personally, I think he takes on too much. I think that he feels like he has to write and produce and direct everything. Oh, and he also has to be in everything as well.
Somebody said something interesting too. One of my mother's friends, a white lady,
Okay.
one of my mother's friends. Maybe I shouldn't have said that much, but it is what it is. But
I'm interested
she
in what she had to say.
She said something very interesting about it all. She said, "Is he a narcissist?" Because he has his name on everything. Most people just have the title of a movie, but it's Tyler Perry presents Tyler Perry's Family's Reunion. Tyler Perry's Medea's Going to Jail. Tyler Perry's this. Written by Tyler Perry. Directed by Tyler Perry. Everything is Tyler Perry.
I never even noticed that before, but that's a really good point.
Yes.
That little white woman is onto something.
She is. She
I like
kind of
that.
is. I thought about it. I'm like, wow, his name is on everything, and he makes sure of that. I don't know if he likes seeing his name in lights. I don't know if it's because he was homeless at one point. Now it's like, look, my name is on everything, and I'm going to work it out. I don't know. But he is a very hard worker. I understand he wants to do everything so his name can be on everything. But is he a narcissist, really? And is he not representing the black community well?
I can already tell you that, no. But look, first and foremost, I have no problem with a black man making money, especially as much money as he's making. And it's a beautiful thing. And he goes and he gives a lot of black actors and actresses work. That's a wonderful thing. I applaud him for that.
I really do.
Can we give some
You know
some
what?
applause? Let's hear it.
Round of applause to Tyler Perry. And he not only gives blacks work, but he gives black people that aren't the typical blacks you see in Hollywood. You see the round ones and the dark beige light ones. You see, I mean,
Dark beige. I like that.
no, different colors, different shapes and sizes.
What about the taupe Negroes? I like that. That's cute.
I'm down with the taupe crowd. All of them don't look like Halle Berry and Gabrielle Union. I think it's awesome.
My problem with it is, where's the broad spectrum of representation? Like, I grew up in the 90s. So I got to see the actual original episodes of The Cosby Show. I got to see a different world, which in my eyes is like the epitome.
It's the standard. It's our standard.
Bill Cosby and Debbie Allen stuck their entire foot in that series. Now, that first season with Lisa Bonet, you could throw that away. I ain't even talking about that.
We don't do
that was trash.
The first season of Different World. No.
Oh, Lord. Everything from the theme. Who was that thing singing the theme song? I know my parents love me.
That's a country song.
No. Aretha on up. Aretha into
Boys to Men.
It's a different world. A different world. So, everything from the types of characters, because you had different kinds of black people. Not only different shades of black people, but different personalities. You had the Southern Belle. You had the Brain, who was going to medical school.
You had the biracial flower child.
Exactly. You had the player. You even had, what's that dude's name? Freddie's boyfriend? The one with locks.
Oh my gosh.
The Afrocentric dude.
Yes.
Yeah. It was somebody for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go on to 1993 when another standard was released.
Oh! Say it, Jeremy.
We are living
hey, single. Ooh, and in the 90s kind of.
What?
I'm glad I got my.
But you had a what? Queen Latifah, Erica Alexander, Kim Cole, all them people. Like that was Sex in the City before there was a Sex in the City. And they think we weren't paying attention. Mm-hmm. But I know where they got that mess from.
Think about it. Carrie Bradshaw is a writer. Who was the writer on Living Single?
Flavor magazine.
Khadijah. Okay. You had the one that loved men.
Mm-hmm. Samantha. Something like that.
But anyway, she was the one that liked men.
Thought she was all that. Who was that?
Who liked men on Living Single? Regine. Okay, let's go to the next one.
And they got sloppy. They didn't even change
they didn't even change the careers.
Lawyer.
Who was the attorney? Miranda on Sex and the City. Maxine. They didn't even change the letters in the name.
Then they had the romantic one who believed in, fairy tales and all that kind of mess.
Innocent, Tinkerbell, fairy dust.
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Mm-hmm. What was Kim Cole's character name? Sinclair. I can't believe
you never in your life.
I'm sorry. My bad. I apologize.
Blasphemy.
So that's what I grew up on. And then you have things like House of Pain. Don't even compare. Then you have things like Love Thy Neighbor.
Have y'all seen Love Thy Neighbor on?
You probably haven't.
Oh my God.
But if you have, I know you regret it.
The writing.
For better or worse.
Y'all, don't do it to yourselves. Seriously. And there are some really silly shows. Like Martin was a silly show, but it was a different quality of silly.
Martin was a very silly show, but it had some solid laughs in there.
Right. Martin is a classic. I'm sorry. Martin, Living Single, then you had your Cosby Show, Different World. Classic shows that I still watch to this day and laugh as if I've never seen a single episode. And I watch the same episodes over and over again and crack up. Even Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Don't play with me. 90s were our time. I don't know what's going on with these shows these days. I know he's doing his thing. He's working hard, but...
Bring it up, boo. Bring it up.
Right.
I need something to work my brain. And the stuff that he's giving us with this Medea stuff, it's not complex. It's really predictable is what it is.
But the movie that really got a lot of people in the uproar is Temptation. It didn't make my brother happy either.
I don't agree with cheating. I think it's a horrible thing. But whenever you decide to use AIDS in a movie as an act of retribution or as a just desserts, I have a problem with that. Because, we're both in the health field.
Yes.
And there are people from all walks of life. All walks of life that have that disease. That, have to deal with that on a daily basis. Mm-hmm. And it's no longer a death sentence. But there's still a strong stigma against HIV and AIDS in the black community. A very strong stigma. Mm-hmm. And the last thing that we need is a movie that shows it as you got what you deserved. Or a punishment. An act of God. Somebody getting it because of something bad that they did.
They're kids that contracted it from their parents from being born or from breast milk or whatever have you.
Even you said that it was a different ending than most of his other movies. His other work kind of ended on a happy note, where this one ended on a very somber, if not depressing note.
I didn't know how I felt after I left that movie theater. It just didn't sit well with me.
With the mentality that our community has, in my eyes, that was kind of predictable. because a lot of people in this community they already view HIV and AIDS as, oh, you wasn't living right kind of disease.
Wow.
It would have been more interesting, more complex if he would have stayed with her, if he would have worked through it, or something like that. If she would have turned around and did good, became an activist, something instead of the movie just ending on that sour note.
Right.
You did wrong. You got AIDS. Period.
I think it's very interesting how you feel about how he portrays black women in the movies.
The way black women are portrayed in his movies are very anti-feminist. In most of the movies that he has a main female character, and I also find it kind of weird that most of his movies have a female character.
A main female character?
Yeah. It's almost as if he's writing from the woman's point of view.
Interesting. Baby.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Oh, Tyler.
Come on, Tyler. We love you. We love you.
We love you regardless.
Anywho, most of his movies have this undertone of woman in trouble. Woman's life ain't right. Man comes into woman's life.
Man saves woman.
Everything is okay. The end. And if you look at a lot of his movies, that's how it usually goes. Except for Daddy's Little Girls. How did that movie go? That was so long ago, I can't really remember how it went.
She was lonely.
Oh, so there was a woman involved.
Yeah,
Gabrielle Union, right?
But they kind of saved each other in a sense in that one.
Okay.
I'll give him that one.
I'll give him that one.
Yeah.
But do you know how many movies this dude has come out with?
Okay.
Exactly. So that's typically the format that these movies go in. Now, you want to talk about something interesting. There's this new director out there named Justin Simien.
Mm-hmm.
And he's coming out with a movie called Dear White People.
I cannot wait to see it.
I will be in the movie theater.
So will I.
With my popcorn. I will be waiting to see.
And we will do a review on it after we watch it.
That is a good idea.
Yes.
That is an excellent idea. I'm glad that you're here.
I'm glad you're here too.
You're so sweet.
You're awesome.
I know. So, if you want to see the trailer, I'm going to leave it for you down in the description box. But judging from the trailer, it's something that I want to see. It's a black movie, a movie about black people, and it's intelligent. Intelligent black people.
It's like the Spike Lee feel is coming back. You know what I mean? It's coming back, and I'm excited about it.
This tea was really good.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, thank you so much for listening to what we had to say. This is pretty much a Tyler Perry spiel more than anything.
Yeah, it wasn't meant to be, but he's just been doing the most lately. So.
Yeah, please don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe to our channel. Subscribe, promote, tell your friends about us, family. Thank you so much for watching today.
Peace.
Peace.